So, we're in Black History Month right now, and I was really just reflecting on, the narratives that we have as people of color, as women of color, and for many of us in this group as African American women of color. And I was actually last night looking at a symbol of an organization that was established in 1336. And it just dawned on me in that moment with my young American brain that doesn't think beyond 1600, how old and how long ago that was. And I started to really think, and I'm sure some of you have already thought of this before, but maybe some of us haven't, how recent the experience of slavery was. And yet sometimes the narrative that's offered us is first there was slavery, then there was Jim Crow, then there was civil rights, and now there's today, and things are better. But actually, this whole systematic experience of racism is actually quite new when you really think about the grand scheme of things and what our identity really is and what's really happening today. And when we talk about healing and activism, I think this is where the cross-section really starts to occur, because it's really up to us to take our own identity into our own hands. And no, we're not in a situation where we are given narratives that are reflective of our power and what we're capable of. We're given a very limited offering, and it's distorted. And so healing and becoming strong is activism. It is a form of fighting back and being able to see ourselves in a global context and actually take steps to own what we are participating in. That is also a revolutionary act. And so I think as we continue working together to really start to expand our minds, thinking globally and looking at, what we're participating in and what actions we can take, including rejecting those narratives that don't really serve us, that don't resonate with us, that don't make us feel joy. These are all activist movements. And I wanted to sort of name those things as a way to inspire us to really start to hone in on this activist aspect. I think it's actually really spiritual, and it's really about our own growth and development and tapping into a collective force to be able to really identify what are the ways we can really impact this globally. And I don't have the answers. I'm sort of asking the questions, and I would love to hear some of your thoughts about this subject. And it's getting a little bit deeper. So, with that, I just want to leave you with that food for thought. And, really just again express my gratitude for your openness and vulnerability and really being able to work together. So thanks everyone. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you tomorrow.